Krazy friends, I'm super excited to bring you along on this video because I'm prepping for camping. Hopefully you don't mind my summer hair. Hope it's cool with you because here in the Northwest, we don't get a lot of sunny days, but when it hits like 80 or 90, I just can't wear my hair down. So you'll see a lot of my hair up as the weather gets warmer. But I'm gonna show you everything I do for prepping for camping. So I'm gonna show you how I meal prep and how I load all the supplies that we need into the RV and kind of how the refrigerator looks after. And so I am like really excited because this is the first time that we've gone camping this summer and I want to bring you along. This is a 3-part series. This is the second one. My first one was the camping Costco haul. Then I have this one, and then I will show you how all the food and camping kind of went together. And I'll put that together when we get back. So I hope you enjoy this video, friends. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, because this is a great group. Some of you may not know, my name's Tracy. I lost 83 pounds on keto. So I kind of show you my keto recipes, but then also how I incorporate keto with a family that doesn't do keto. So like today, I'm gonna be showing you a macaroni salad, and then I'm gonna do a mock macaroni salad with cauliflower instead of the pasta, but all those great flavors still. I'm also gonna show you shrimp cocktail appetizer that has cream cheese in it, and I make my own cocktail sauce because that cocktail sauce has a lot of carbs and sugar in it, and so I will show you how to do that. I also am gonna be doing mini Philly cheesesteak in a tub, and these are gonna be great because I can just eat it right out of the tub, off the grill, or a fire if we have it, and then everyone else can just dump their tub onto a sandwich roll and enjoy their Philly cheesesteak that way. Let's see, what else do I have? So I have 2 salads, the appetizer. Oh, and then I'm gonna do make-ahead egg McMuffins, but I'm gonna prep all of the stuff before I leave to go camping. And so I'll show you, I have all my stuff ready for burgers. Someone else is bringing hot dogs, but I have buns for that for the kids. If I'm hungry, I'll just eat a hot dog plain. It's fine. Or I'm bringing my Primal Kitchen ketchup. So I'll show you that. Those egg McMuffins, I'm prepping everything, and then I'm gonna wrap them up and we can just throw them on the grill the morning that we're gonna eat those, and they'll just warm up and be perfect. But you have to check this out. I'm trying something new with the eggs. We're gonna try to get the eggs just like McDonald's does. So let's cross our fingers and hope that everything turns out. I'm also gonna be making a ton of chaffles. I'm gonna freeze them so I can use them as buns for my burgers this weekend, as well as for my egg McMuffin. I'm gonna be using the chaffles as my muffin. So hopefully you enjoy this. Oh, also, I have a video about chaffles. It was my very first video, but I still make them the same way, and it's really a good recipe. So I'll link that video down below. Okay, so I'm gonna be making the cream cheese shrimp cocktail. This is gonna be the non-keto one. I have leftover Skipper's shrimp or cocktail sauce. So this is higher in carbs. As you can tell, there's 17 net carbs in this. So this is the non-keto friendly one, but it's super easy and it's super delicious and everyone loves it, served with crackers if you're non-keto. So I just take 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese and I let it soften on the counter. I just unpeel it. And then I'm gonna take this camping, so that's why I have it in a disposable, you know, container thing. And I'm just going to press this around the bottom of the container and just kind of smooth it out. I just love this because it's so easy and everyone loves it. It's just really good. So I got that smoothed out. I'm just gonna pour the cocktail sauce over the top. So that was probably a quarter of a jar. And then what I like to do is I like to add the shrimp on the top. So I bought this wild cold water shrimp from Costco, and they're just baby shrimp. And let's see, it's 2 pounds. So I'm gonna scoop a pound of shrimp on top. Just like that. Break that up a little bit. And then I'm gonna just, to make it look a little bit nicer, I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit more of the cocktail sauce. Well, that doesn't look pretty, but you get the drift. I'm in a hurry, but you can make it look really pretty. And then I would just put a spoon in it so everyone can scrape out the cream cheese with the shrimp, and everyone can have their own individual plates and then serve it with crackers or whatever else you would like to serve it on. But I love the Ritz. I haven't had a Ritz for a while. Well, for at least 2 years, but this is great with Ritz crackers. Phenomenal. We are going to be doing the keto version now. So I spread the 8 ounces of cream cheese in there. I made my own cocktail sauce. So here's my cocktail sauce that I made up. It is 6 tablespoons of the Primal Kitchen ketchup that's unsweetened and 1.5 tablespoons of creamy horseradish. This cuts the carbs by so much. There's no added sugar except for in the creamy horseradish, which you really can't get away from. I've tried to find creamy horseradish without sweetener. It's just not happening. But super easy to put together, and it's fabulous. So we're gonna pour all of this over the top. We're gonna spread this around. And now we're gonna put on the shrimp. This is just a perfect appetizer. You can even buy the canned shrimp. I just saw this at Costco, and so I had to pick it up. And then I'm gonna be serving these with cheese whisks. And even the everything, let's see, the cheese whisk everything. I think that's what it's called. You might have seen me pick these up in the Costco haul. They're the Parm Crisp everything, and they are really good. And I'm gonna try to use them as crackers for the dip today. Or the appetizer, I guess you could call it. But everyone that likes seafood loves this dip, and it's so easy to make. Enjoy, friends. All right, so behind me I have the cauliflower salad and the mac salad. I have everything prepped, ready to go. It's called mise en place. I diced and chopped and boiled the pasta and steamed the cauliflower. And so then it's like super easy because they're gonna use the same ingredients except for the relish. When you have everything set out, it goes by a lot faster. And since both of these salads are pretty much the same except for the pasta and the cauliflower, it will be a breeze to put together. I have everything laid out. So we're gonna be making a pasta mac salad and then a macaroni salad. And then we're gonna be making a mock macaroni salad, but instead of macaroni, we're gonna use cauliflower. And so I already have my celery all diced up. I have sliced olives. I have chopped onion. I have chunks of cheese. This is how my family does it. And oh, I love that chunked cheese in there. It makes it so good. And then I hard-boiled eggs today. For the cauliflower salad, we're going to use the dill relish because it doesn't have any carbs. So this is what I use for the cauliflower salad. We're going to be using Best Foods Real Mayonnaise because that's what my family likes instead of the ones that are actually better for you for keto. Then the sweet relish for the regular macaroni salad. And then some yellow mustard. So this is called mise en place, and we have everything in its place, and it will be super easy to throw together. So first we're going to put in the mayonnaise. Probably about 2 cups of mayonnaise. We're going to do a squirts of mustard. We're going to get that relish in there. Don't want it too tangy, so I'm going to go a little lighter on the relish and then we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to try to incorporate this. I obviously rinsed my noodles with cold water so they wouldn't stick together. And I just put them in the fridge until I had everything else ready to go. And when I'm taking this camping, I always add more dressing. I hate dry salads, so obviously I need to add more mayonnaise because the pasta will absorb some of the dressing while it sits in the fridge. So I always go a little bit creamier, a little bit heavier than I would normally. We definitely need more mayonnaise. Let's put some mayonnaise on the list. We're gonna need more. Okay, so I put probably about 3 cups of mayonnaise. I haven't added any more mustard or relish. I always bring mayonnaise, relish, and mustard with us. So if I pull it out the day that we're gonna eat it, and it's a little on the dry side, I can always add more. But I do all this prep so I don't have to do a lot when I'm camping because it's my vacation too, right? Okay, now we're gonna add the celery. All right, so I have probably a cup of celery. Then I'm gonna add in some onion. Then I'm gonna add some olives. Yum. And then my favorite, the chunks of cheddar cheese. And then we're just gonna give this a stir. Okay, we're gonna add some salt and pepper. And then after I stir this up, the last thing I add to my macaroni salads is the eggs. And I just slice them up in an egg slicer. And the reason why I do that last is because they're a little delicate and you don't want to mash them up, but it looks pretty good. I better get one of my kids up here to taste test. So I added all the goodies to the cauliflower, and now we're just gonna do the mayonnaise, mustard, and dill relish to this. And then we'll salt and pepper it. I go a little lighter on the dill because I don't want it to taste like dill pickles. Okay, so the hard-boiled eggs just came out of the Instapot. I do the 5-5-5 method, but I am so lazy that I just ran cool water over the eggs and I dumped ice for the ice bath. So I'm not dirtying another bowl, and I think it's gonna work out fabulously. So, easy tip, not having to wash another dish. So what I like is doing them in the Instapot. They're super easy to peel. And these eggs are a little bit older, so it even makes life a lot easier. So if you have brand new eggs, they don't peel quite as nice. So that's kind of a trick. If you have older eggs, it peels really, really good. That is a perfect hard-cooked egg. 5-5-5, it works every time. we're just gonna put some paprika on. Let's put some eggs on the cauliflower salad, and then we'll be done. Okay, just so don't mind me, I'm in my swimsuit now, but I'm going to be assembling the Philly cheesesteak sandwiches in the boats. So I bought these at Safeway, and they're actually little loaf pans, and I think they were on sale for $1.47 or something like that. So I'm gonna put the meat, the peppers, and the onion in here. Now this is the thing. Am I too nice of a mom? I have one kid that doesn't like peppers, one that doesn't like onions, and one that doesn't like any vegetables at all. So I'm gonna label them. So we're gonna have all different Philly cheesesteaks. And then since I won't be using a roll, I'm gonna be putting a little bit more meat in mine, just so I can be satiated. And so let's get busy making these. I'm not gonna be putting the provolone cheese on them because we're gonna do these on the grill. And so at the very end, we'll top them with cheese. So I'm prepping my peppers. So I just cut them in half, then I de-seed them. I will be putting them in a grocery bag, all the seeds and the stems, and then I'll rinse them off. It makes it really fast. Here's the carne asada steak that I bought at Costco, and I'm gonna slice this up for the Philly cheesesteaks. I have all of the meat sliced up, ready to go. And I have my onions and peppers right there. And so it will make it really easy. I'll do like an assembly line and have little boats. I hope these turn out delicious. Okay, so let's get assembling. So I will take a loaf pan, and since I want the onions and peppers to get really soft, I'm gonna put those on the bottom. We like, you know, medium rare to rare meat, so I'm gonna set the meat on the top. So I'm gonna do the ones that have everything, and then I will focus on my kids. So we'll just take about that much pepper, break up the onion. That looks about good for that. And then I'll just take some meat and put that on top. And so this will be their sandwich. I think that looks good. So I will show you when I'm all done. Now that I have them all filled up, I have 16 of these. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drizzle it with some avocado oil, and then I'm gonna put some salt, pepper, and some garlic powder on it. All right, so I have my avocado oil. I'm gonna use some pepper, some fresh cracked black pepper. And then instead of using salt and garlic powder, I'm just gonna use this Redmond real salt. It's garlic salt. So then it's just one less step. So we got that. We're just gonna do a light drizzle over the top. Crack it with some pepper. Sprinkle it with some garlic, just light garlic salt. There we go. And our boat is done. And I hope it turns out fabulous, either in the fire or on the grill, is my hope. Okay, so let's just put some foil over these to seal them up, and we'll be golden. There we go. In the comments below, if you know why I'm using avocado oil instead of olive oil for the grill or the fire, please write it in the comments below. All right, so I have them all done and they're ready to be put in the RV. I'm super excited. These Egg McMuffins are gonna be just like McDonald's. I'm making, I think 12. I'm gonna pre-cook them all, then wrap them up in parchment paper and foil, and so hopefully we can just throw them on the grill in the morning and everyone will have a warm Egg McMuffin. I'm doing mine with a chaffle instead of the muffin, and yeah, it's good. It's gonna be really good. So I tripled the chaffle recipe. I just made it in here, and I'm gonna have chaffles for our camping weekend. That looks good. Yes. So these ones, I put mozzarella on the top and the bottom so they're crunchier. I like these for burgers because they hold up better than the other ones. Ooh, hot. So you get an idea. They're crunchy. I'm gonna let these cool. And since I'm making a ton of them, so I'm toasting them in the oven on broil because I don't really want the bottoms to be crunchy because that part will be crunchier when we grill it. So I'm just toasting the top. I'm gonna smother these with butter and then we can start assembling. Okay, so these are all buttered. I have my chaffle here with all the other English muffins. I'm just gonna put the cheese and the Canadian bacon on them, and then we're gonna cook the eggs, and the egg is the last thing that goes on, and the Canadian bacon is already pre-cooked, so you can just put it on with the cheese and it will just warm up when I throw these on the grill. So I'm putting Kraft singles on one side, and then I'm gonna top it with the Canadian bacon. If I can get into it. Oh, there we go. All right, so I have all the cheese laid out. Next, Canadian bacon. And I'm gonna do bacon on mine with the pre-cooked bacon from Costco. All right, let's put this Canadian bacon on top of the cheese. And then I'm gonna get some pre-cooked bacon for mine. Just the pre-cooked Costco. Let's load it up. Now they're ready for the egg onto this side, and then I'm gonna just let them cool, and then I will flip them and wrap them. Okay, so I have, these are just lids to mason jars. These ones, I don't know if they're gonna work because they're the ones that can be sealed. These are solid, so I'm gonna test that out. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray these, then we're going to add the eggs and puncture them. Then we're gonna fill this with water, and I'm gonna put a lid over it, and we're gonna steam the eggs. I'm so excited. I hope this works. And we're just gonna crack the yolk. So it's like McDonald's, right? Perfect. Now I'm gonna slowly pour water in. I'm gonna go about halfway up the lid because I don't want the water to get into the egg. And I'm gonna put my cooktop on medium heat. I'm gonna cover it, and we should have perfect eggs, and we can watch it steam. They're getting close to being done. I think they look good. So I tested these and the eggs are done. They're hard in the center and they look perfect, so I'm gonna pull them out. So I'm gonna just use tongs and I'm gonna just set them over on the rest of my stove to let them cool a little bit so they're easier to handle. Some of the egg leaked out, but you know what? It actually worked out perfectly. Some of them overflowed, but it's totally fine. All right, so I'm gonna do 6 more eggs for the Egg McMuffins. Or no, 5 more eggs, and then I'll show you how I assemble all of them. Okay, so you take the egg, you cut around the edge, just like that. Put it down, take this off, and you have a perfect Egg McMuffin ready to go. And we just flip it like that, and I'm gonna wrap it. So I'm going to be wrapping it in parchment paper, and then I'm gonna get foil and put it around it so it will be ready to go on the grill. So I have my foil, got my foil, have my parchment paper, and then I'm just going to bring the corners in. Kind of, so it's ready for the grill. Super easy. I love this. And I think my kids are going to be excited about that egg. Okay, so I have everything packed in these 31 bags to unload in the RV. They come in really handy. I am not a representative or anything, but I really like them for camping because I can haul a bunch of stuff into the RV. So we have all of this. So I need to put all of this away. I've put some stuff in the fridge already. So all of my Egg McMuffins that I pre-made are right there. I have all of the Philly cheesesteak sandwich stuff back there. Eggs. I made that appetizer. I have a Caesar salad. We have lunch meat, cheese. So this is kind of how I organize the fridge. And I have a Brita water filter, which makes it nice for making coffee, the condiments, and everything. So I need to put some more stuff away. Oh, shoot. I guess it was too full. So not that I am going to be having s'mores because I was too lazy to make sugar-free marshmallows and graham crackers. But this is so awesome. I don't even remember where I got it, but it's a little kit. And so I put the Hershey bars and the graham crackers up here, and then this lifts out, and you put marshmallows down there. I have to pick up marshmallows on our way out of town, but it's so cute. And you just take this to the fire, and the kids have everything they need to make s'mores. Love it. And then in the back we have the coolers. We're gonna get ice on the way. We have lots of water, lots of Gatorades. So it's ready to go. Alright, so I gotta go hide the liquor from all my kids. They're teenagers. And then I don't know if I showed all of you, but this is from Skinny Syrups. It's a mermaid. It has, let's see, cocktails. Oh, it's for cocktails, water, tea, and more. But it's 0 sugar, 0 carbs. A little goes a long way. So I like to mix this with some vodka and some Diet Sprite. And it's a coconut pineapple and what else? I don't know. It's really good though. Check out their website. I keep it in my bedroom, so when we're sleeping, they can't get into it either. Okay, so I have everything put away. I'll give you kind of a tour. It's not perfect, but there's our Keurig, our cups, our coffee plates. These things are just amazing. They keep your beverage super cold. I'm not sponsored or anything. I know, I wish I could organize that a little bit better, but I have my spices up there, plates and plastic silverware. I need to clean everything. Oh, let's see. I put all of my bread in this big drawer because it's so bulky. Well, not all of it. Not all the bread, I guess, because I have some down here. So don't want to run out of mayonnaise. Just going for a weekend. I don't know. There are buns in there too, and bread. And then I put the snack stuff right here. So we have crackers, we have queso dip for the kids, we have tortillas, I have extra coffee, and all my Parmesan crisps are way back there so they stay out of it because usually they don't even open these drawers. Then we have 2 huge bags of chips. These jalapeno things, my kids love them. Let's see what else. Here we have all my foil pans for the grill. Then we'll show you, oh, so we have this cupboard. This has Ziploc stuff, cups, straws, aluminum foil. Yeah, not very organized, but I know where it's at. And then the fridge, I threw some Diet Cokes in so they'd be cold, and you have to have enough water when you're camping, so I threw those in. I hope you guys are having a wonderful summer and at least getting some family time, enjoying the weather, and let's go camping. Take care, friends.